Westbrook the other night with what was it, like 17 seconds left on the shot clock and 30 seconds left in the game. And he rolls down there and just bricks that one shot. I was just like, that's where I was screaming at the top of the show about. That's the situational awareness. How, as a player, aware are you on the court of game clock, shot clock, all that stuff? Like, are you hypersensitive to it? Do you get lost in the moment in that situation sometimes? Like, how do you see that as a player?
Down the stretch, I don't know what a Darvin philosophy is, because you got to think about it. They scored with 34 seconds, 32 seconds left to go on the clock. The Lakers don't even look towards the bench. They inbound the basketball. Like, I was always in charge of taking the ball out of bounds. I will let the ball, because the clock stops. I'm looking at the coach like, we want a timeout, because we have situation plays on the sideline that we can go get a shot. We can talk about we're going to go 2 for 1. Or if you're a veteran ball club, which they're not, you already have it in your mind what you're going to do. Like, we went to Spurs, we'll say, well, this is what we're going to do if they score. We already put this plan in play. All right, we're going to run down. We're going to either try to score quick, run the clock down, go to Tim, go to Monty, whatever it was. We're going to run the play. They came down like they had a plan, and Westbrook had his own plan. Like, oh, it's 2 for 1. No, dude. You can't. You only do 2 for 1 in the first, second, third quarter. He comes down and pull up for the J. And the funny thing about it is, everybody in the arena was saying no. The announcers were saying no.
Yeah.
LeBron and AD at half court
with their hands up, like,
yeah. And to me, and it's always weird in basketball how you come out, you take a bad shot like that, you have the next day off, now your hamstring hurt. I love Westbrook as a player, man, but I think it's time for him to start owning his bullshit. So owning, be honest, I'm fucking up. Like Dave Chappelle said, I done fucked up. You have to own it, man. I don't think he wants to own it, and he's starting to rub a lot of people the wrong way. I love Westbrook. I love his game. I love his tenacity. I love his energy, but you just can't always be a butthole to everybody because you're messing up. So
here's the thing. Can I think back to a time, and like you said, I agree with everything that you said, but can we ever think back to a time where Westbrook wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, and he stood in front of the media and was like, it's me. I could be wrong. He probably has. I just don't remember a lot of times where that's been the case. So I don't expect him to start now in year 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
I don't expect him to start now, especially now when they're making $47 million. In his head, he's like, shoot, this cool. Hey, you want to sit me here, hamstring problem or not? Make my money. Y'all want me gone anyway. So let me chill before I get up out of here.
But my whole thing is, you forget, you still got about 4 or 5 more years left. Now you're becoming, nobody wants to touch you. Nobody wants to put their hand in that jar and get bit by that snake. So it's just he messing up his future. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's going to want to touch him.
Do you guys talk about that in the locker room, though, accountability?
Oh, all the time.
Got to.
We used to get in arguments about that. I said, your job is to do this. Your job is to do that. And we would tell Shaq. I remember telling Shaq one time, he's like, well, what we do, get all the rebounds and make all the yeah, motherfucker, yes. You make all the fucking money.
Yes, so I do, actually. You're the biggest son of a bitch on the floor. That's where you should live.
I'm like, and sometimes you don't have to be held accountable. Like, you make all the money. You supposed to get all the rebounds and make all the shots. That's how it works. I say, if you give me your contract, I will make all the points and get all the rebounds.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, you just, and the thing is, you as an individual, you have to understand that this is your family. You're going to yell at your family. You're going to curse your family. You're going to get mad. But you can't hold grudges. And a lot of these players now, they get mad and want to hold grudges. Dude, I'm trying to make us better. I'm pointing out your flaws just like I want you to point out my flaws. But I'm man enough to say, okay, I fucked up. And I'm going to try to do better. But if you don't want to say that and not try to do it, then that's where we have the problem.